Continuation nípa surviving baba Mohbad o. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ pẹ̀lú wa lánàá, ẹ lọ wo ta nà. So we máa continue from where we stop lénìí. Torí the whole idea is debunking. Ṣé ti understand ẹ̀sìn? Ká máa tú àṣírí àwọn people wọ̀nyí. Sherry, the story of Mohbad is not everything you're being told. What happened to Mohbad, how you paid and everything. It's not what you are being told. It's just some people sitting for their own monetary gains, playing on people's intelligence. I'm talking about support Baba Mohbad. Yes, they are playing on people's intelligence for sympathy. That's what they are doing. That is exactly what they are doing. So where we stopped yesterday, let us continue from there. Only the nurse reportedly said in court that you were responsible for Mohbad's pride, yet you didn't show up to respond or defend yourself. Why are you hiding, Wunmi? We've established that every time they say Wunmi is hiding, is another way to manipulate the public. We've seen Wunmi so many times in court. Ní oṣù tá a wà yìí, Wunmi sì lọ sí court tí bàbá Mohbad fún ní lẹ́tà tó sue of 300 million for defamation. So what do you mean? At established, anytime they say Wunmi is hiding, it's just another way to manipulate the public against the young woman. It's always a way to manipulate the public against it. She's not hiding. We've seen her in events. We've seen her in different places. We've seen her in court so many times. But she cannot be going to court every time. She's a businesswoman now, and she has a son to take care of. So our lawyers are always in court. She was there throughout the corona inquest. Benny, the same way they locked Naira Marley, they locked Wunmi too was interrogated 3 different times. Yes, with the police. 3 different times. But these people, all they care about is coming to manipulate the public for their own monetary gain. Tebari won to ban sọ̀rọ̀ pé Wunmi is hiding. Wunmi is not hiding. We've seen her. Kò sápamọ́. Ibo ṣé Wunmi is known everywhere. So why are they pushing this narrative that she's hiding? Let's go back to what the person said. The nurse responded, said in court that you were responsible for Mohbad's pie. Okay, if Mohbad pied, why did they call the nurse? She nurse know what to do. If Mohbad had pied, will they request for a nurse? The nurse, in the testimony of the nurse, she said, ìgbà tó kọ́kọ́ fún lábẹ́rẹ́ alákọ̀ọ́kọ́, ó sọ pé ebi ń kó òun fẹ́ lọ bì. Wunmi held him to the bathroom. Ó bì. Ìgbà tó bì, ó padà wá. So how do you say the nurse said? Because èmi ò mọ bí tí nurse ti sọ pé these people are just bringing out things from their ṣẹmọ A. They are just bringing up things. The story never changes. The time doesn't overlap. Nǹkan tí nurse sọ ni Wunmi sọ ni àdúrà sọ ni Darosha sọ. The same thing. Every other thing you're hearing concerning justice for Mohbad is against your will. These are people that are not in the house, that are fabricating things. Hope. Their story is consistent. How can the nurse say Wunmi pa Mohbad? So Wunmi pa Mohbad níwájú nurse. Think about it for a second. Think about it for a second. Wunmi pa Mohbad níwájú àbúrò ẹ̀, níwájú stranger, a nurse they've never met before. Níwájú manager ẹ̀, níwájú Shemo. Ni Wunmi dẹ̀ ti ń pa Mohbad. According to ọ̀dọ̀ tí kìíní ìkànnì o. Sínú ilé o. You were not even in that country, and you can write something like this. Sínú ilé o. Only the nurse reportedly said in court, only nurse sọ pé in court, ẹ bá mi béèrè lọ́wọ́ Comfy wípé jọ̀ọ́ ṣó o lọ sí court ni? Were you in court for you to use your own ear to hear that? That is a witness now. When the nurse was giving testimony, and the nurse is a witness, it will have been headlined everywhere. Newspaper, social media. The nurse said, what is headline? In fact, there is now we have a witness that confirmed that Wunmi paid Mohbad. Ṣé ti rí pé BS làwọn people wọ̀nyí kọ. Ṣé ti rí pé BS ni àwọn people wọ̀nyí kọ. There was nothing of such, but they need to manipulate the public. Now we are decoding everything. That is one thing we have to do. Enough is enough. We are decoding everything. First, they said Wunmi is hiding. That Wunmi have been in court, or we've said, okay, ẹ gbàgbé pé wọ́n suppose ẹ lọ gbogbo video ẹ kàn type ẹ Wunmi in court, Wunmi Mohbad's wife in court, ẹ gbé sórí Facebook, ẹ type ẹ sórí Facebook, ẹ type ẹ sórí Instagram, ẹ rí ní gbogbo Instagram, ẹ rí different dates, different picture, different kìíní. Ẹ rí different pictures of Wunmi in court. Now they claim she was hiding. Now they said the nurse confirmed that Wunmi paid Mohbad. Ẹ sọ pé kó bá wa print the testimony yẹn jáde. The nurse was confirming nílé ẹjọ́ that Wunmi is seated, wípé Wunmi ló pa Mohbad, and they let Wunmi go. Think about it. How possible is that? Politician gan tó kówó jẹ gan, wọ́n mú délé ẹjọ́, wọ́n kó handcuff sí lọ́wọ́, wọ́n gbé sí kínní. Odidi èèyàn tó wá pààyàn. Mo rò pé Nàìjíríà ti bàjẹ́, but ṣe àdópò máa bàjẹ́ to the point that a witness is identifying a suspect and they will let the suspect go. Everything you know about this case is against your will. So, only yet you didn't show up or respond and defend yourself. Bring out where the nurse was saying this. A lot of rumors are being spread. This is a rumor. This never happened. If this had happened for the past 3 years, you got to pay justice for Mohbad. Nìyẹn ti rí justice for Mohbad nígbà yẹn. Nǹkan gangan tó ń pè ní justice for Mohbad nìyẹn. Ẹ ti rí justice for Mohbad nígbà yẹn. So what else are you looking for when you already have a witness? Ṣé response Wunmi lẹ? Á jẹ́ pé, in fact, testimony nurse yẹn bẹ́ẹ̀ pé Wunmi ló pa Mohbad. Ó yẹ kẹ́ ọlọ́pàá dẹ̀ lọ mú Wunmi ṣìkún. Ó ti tán. That is the justice you've been looking for. Do I have to explain that to your lawyer? Do I have to explain that to your lawyer? You don't need to look for justice anymore. That is the justice. Any she did not respond or defend herself. When a statement that is not where ibo ni testimony ìwà that is not genuine, that you pull out of your wo ìdíyín lẹ ti lọ print eléyìí jáde. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Mo ń wo ṣáàtì kan tó sọ pé even gan sometimes wọ́n máa ń wo lọ́ọ̀yà bàbá Mohbad wípé wọ́n máa ń wò pé ṣé lọ́ọ̀yà yìí mọ̀ nǹkan tó ń ṣe pé adájọ́ gan ti sọ pé are you sure you know what you are doing? Mo ń sọ kinní kan lọ́ọ̀yà kan fẹ́ jẹun ni lọ́ọ̀yà dàbí àwọn agents tó máa ń báyọ̀ wálé ní Nàìjíríà wọn ò ní láíláí sọ fún ẹ pé kò sílé. Lawyer will never tell you torí wọ́n mọ̀ pé tó bá ti sọ tòótọ́ fún ẹ àwọn ti lose ẹ nìyẹn èèyàn míì máa gbaṣẹ́ wọn. So they will tell you even kó máa ṣẹ̀wọ̀n lọ báyìí kó máa sentence wọn ní kó máa wọ̀rí a máa appeal nǹkan tó ń pè lọ́ọ̀yà ni torí ibi tó ti ń jẹ nìyẹn. They will never tell you there is no case. They will never tell you anything. They will just keep ọ̀tí tí ò bá ṣe ṣe mọ́ nìkan náà máa padà lẹ́yìn ẹ̀ as at then wàá ti náwó ẹ̀mí àti fẹ́ bọ́. One, the nurse reporter said in court that you were responsible for Mohbad's plight. This is never confirmed from any source. Yet you didn't show up or respond or defend yourself. How can she defend what was not said? How? So she will come outside and say, I'm not the one that pied Mohbad. I did not know. Because I don't even understand. You attacked this young woman unprovoked. You attacked her unprovoked. So how? Moving on. You also claim that your father-in-law refused the DNA test, but it has been alleged that you've never once appeared at the DNA court yourself. So who's really avoiding the truth? Number one, let us establish something. DNA can only be carried out by the biological parents of the child. Emphasis on biological. Biological, bàbá àti ìyá tó bára wọn sùn tó bímọ nìkan náà ní right láti ṣe DNA ẹni ọmọ. Bàbá, father-in-law, mother-in-law, nephew-in-law, kò sí anybody tó ní right láti béèrè fún DNA ọmọ yàtọ̀ sí bàbá àti ìyá tó bí ọmọ yẹn. Wùmí, ìgbà tí Mohbad ti kú, Mohbad never questioned the DNA of this child because what will it cost him? He's rich. Ìgbà tí Mohbad ti kú, bàbá Mohbad gbógun tọmọdé yìí. In fact, kò yẹ kó ṣe. It's a choice. Kì í ṣe pé bàbá Mohbad ló fẹ́ bá tọ́jú ọmọ. So why is bàbá Mohbad requesting for DNA of a child that he said wọn kẹtàn nulẹ̀ wọn according to him? That means pé òun fún ara ẹ̀ gan ti ní doubt. Ṣebí bàbá Mohbad was carrying this baby all around, playing with him when Mohbad was alive. Why creating problem when Mohbad died? Okay, that's by the way. Number two, Nipa, Wunmi gave them the right to do DNA. You said, no problem. I have nothing to hide. That is where Baba Mohbad was playing games. Wunmi said, no problem. Do the DNA. Normally, in the if there's an issue with DNA at bikini and you want to do DNA with the family so that the family can take care of their child or they have doubts, court Lomashe. When court do the DNA, this is the result. They do all-rounder DNA. Only say 4 types of DNA by new grandparents. The main question is, why is Baba Mohbad running a DNA with Liam? That's the main question. Why is Baba Mohbad? Torí ń bí báyìí tí ọmọ bá kú tóbìnrin bá gbé oyún wá pé àbí tó gbọ́mọ wá pé ọmọ yín ló fún mi lóyún kó tó kú. They will run the DNA with maybe ìyá ọkùnrin tó kú yẹn àbí bàbá ọkùnrin tó kú yẹn àbí àbúrò ẹ̀. Why is Baba Mohbad running totally away from doing DNA with Liam? That is the first question. Tí gbogbo èèyàn wò, because you have to think about it. Ṣebí fídíò mú pariwo pàtánà kì í ṣe màtánà. Wípé DNA tó ń ṣe pẹ̀lú ìyá Mohbad is invalid. Okay, kí ló dé tí Baba Mohbad ń sá fún DNA ìgbà yẹn? VDM 10 sọ pé kìíní, he was screaming on top of his voice that he wants patana ló ń fẹ́ DNA with Baba Mohbad, not matana. So why is Baba Mohbad running from the paternal DNA? He never wanted that. The court has granted them more than countless time kí bàbá Mohbad lọ run DNA ní Nigeria hospital of his choice. Ó ní no, òun ò fẹ́ ṣe DNA pẹ̀lú Liam. Ẹ̀dẹ̀ sọ pé Wùmí ló ń sá. Ó lóun fẹ́ DNA Mohbad, which is tissue-based DNA, a pied person and a living person. Liam is living and Mohbad has pied, that they don't run in Nigeria. Now that changes everything. Okay, court came out again saying, okay, Baba Mohbad, pick your own kidney, because now it has went internationally. Pick your own hospital. Wumi, Liam, pick your own hospital. The court too will pick a third hospital. Only kaluku run it on your own term. At least everybody will come out with the same results. Kò lè fail láíláí. Ibi tá a wà, Baba Mohbad náà ló jáde tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí kígbe pé hospital cancer center náà mú kíní kan náà. So who is running? Court ti fún yín ní kíní pé kẹ́ lọ mú center, oníkálukú ti mú center ẹ̀ o. Baba Mohbad ló tún dàrú. Ẹ̀dẹ̀ sọ pé Wùmí is the one running from DNA. No be juju be that. Òun ló tún dàrú. DNA would have been done for a long time ago. He complained about Nigerian hospital, that he doesn't trust Nigerian hospital. He complained about developed country hospital, saying his cancer center, they are not running DNA in developed hospital. Ṣé kí bàbá Mohbad gbé DNA yẹn lọ sọ́run ní kó lọ ṣe? Torí I don't understand. Kò sí nǹkan, nothing is ever good for this man. Even after Wunmi has given them the go-ahead for the DNA to be conducted. He said he wants to be the only one to bring his pathologist and run a DNA. That court should grant him that. So possible. The way you are moving, Baba Mohbad, and you go load up any penny intervention. If Wunmi has something to hide, she will never accept to do the DNA. She will never accept to do the DNA if she has something to hide. She will not, because the law already said that Baba àti ìyá ọmọ nìkan ló lè run DNA. That is the law. She will never accept opportunity ẹnìyẹn láti sọ pé wo mi ò ní ṣe nǹkan kan. But she went ahead because she doesn't have anything to hide. Ṣẹ́rí àwọn nǹkan kan wà táwa máa ń jókòó tá máa ń wò. Ẹ̀yin lè máa mọ̀. Why? She doesn't have to. Kò ní láti accept torí pé by law is your choice. She has a choice to run away. But she said no problem. They said Nigeria, Baba Mohbad said no, no problem. They said developed country, Baba Mohbad said he always doesn't trust anything. She said no problem. Ibi tí Baba Mohbad wá fẹ́ lọ là ń wò. Wunmi has never hide from day one. Kí ló fẹ́ sá fún? No, answer me. Shetripe, this is called manipulation. Creating it inside people. Everything you know about J4M is against your will. They put it in your head. They put it in your head. Manipulate you to think that Wunmi is the problem. She's never the problem. She's never the problem. It's Baba Mohbad that is refusing DNA. VDM was screaming, Patana. Why does he go and do the DNA? Why is he running? Go and do the DNA. I was like, Wunmi, why are you running? She has never run. She consented. She said, no problem, let us do it. Think. Ṣẹ́rí àwọn èèyàn yìí. Ìyọ́lì ti sọ, wádìí ohun gbogbo dájú kò sì di eléyìí tó ń jẹ́ òótọ́ ọ̀nà yìí. They will flip the script. Wọ́n mọ bó ṣe ń flip the script yẹn. Ìyẹn gangan ló dùn mọ́ wọn ṣe jù. And turn the victim into the suspect. That is everything they've been doing, justice for Mohbad. especially to that poor widow and her son. Mo ní Mohbad ò fi ọkàn balẹ̀ gbélé ayé, ẹ̀ tún fi ìyàwó àtọmọ ẹ̀ lọ́kàn balẹ̀ nígbà tó ti kú tán. Think about it. And why didn't she come out? Where is it stated? Ẹ sọ pé àwọn wèrè tó ń kọ update kọ́ bá wa gbé jáde ibi tí náà ti sọ pé Wùmí ló pa Mohbad. And àwọn ọlọ́pàá máa jẹ́ kí Wùmí máa rìn kiri. Mo dẹ̀ sọ kíní kan fún yín. Everybody is just saying, wọ́n fẹ́ ṣe content ni. Creation of content. Monetization ló bá dé. Donation ló bá dé. If they don't manipulate you, báwo lẹ ṣe máa dáwó? That is it. Look at the bigger picture. If they don't manipulate you, you go contribute money. Tó bá yẹ pé bí mo ṣe ń analyse gbogbo ẹ̀ lẹ́yìn náà ṣe ń gbọ́. Ní dáwó now. But if they attack Wunmi and lied on her, just like from everything I've read to you, òótọ́ ni o, kí ló dé tí o sọ̀rọ̀? Wọ́n sọ pé bring out where the nurse said Wunmi pied Mohbad. Everything is online about the justice for Mohbad. Every statement, every witness, everything is online. They have pied Mohbad, but they call a nurse, and the nurse testify. This one is a real testimony that even when he gave him mobile injection, he wanted to throw up. Then his wife lifted him and took him to the bathroom. He threw up and he came back. Got to finish another injection. This is a nurse testimony. So where did Mohbad pied in that middle? Or how did the wife pied him in front of a stranger? Ṣé òkú náà wá ń pe nọ́ọ̀sì fún? Tó ń bá ti pa Mohbad kí náà fẹ́ pe nọ́ọ̀sì fún? Àbí nọ́ọ̀sì ò ní mọ̀ pé ẹni tí kú kó tó gun lábẹ́rẹ́? We'll continue again.